so many favourites here.
Ditto. I love everybody here.
I don't. I'm gonna beat all your asses.
That's why I love you, Marty.
Jimmy Mac's wearing his commander outfit today.
Well, I'm at work. So, by the way, if I have to disappear for a minute or two, that's why.
Is there a robbery if you disappear? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm sitting outside a locked bank. It's basically just me giving people directions or, telling them to swipe their cards or that I don't give a shit if they park here,
Gotcha.
How's your backyard, Hannah?
What?
How's your backyard, the flood?
Oh, yeah.
It's dried. It's dried out.
Oh.
Yeah. It was entertaining whilst it lasted.
I mean, with the weather we've been having, I wouldn't have expected it to take that long to dry up.
Right. Oh, hi, everyone.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
So many people here I've not worked with for ages.
Fun. I'm excited.
Gosh.
We can be heard on the live stream, David.
Yeah.
Down the airwaves.
And hello. Everyone say a big hello.
A big hello.
Hello. Welcome everyone to the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Grand Finale 2022. I am absolutely giddy right now. There's a little bit of a story I need to tell you. I'm probably just going to keep telling it throughout the night because the documentary will be out tomorrow. This afternoon we had an absolutely fantastic Extreme Improv Geek Battle live on stage, and the journey for me to get back to stream this has been horrendous. But we are here, everyone is in one piece, and only a few hearts were broken along the way. Now then, on tonight's show, we will decide who will be the 2022 Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion. We have the grand finalists here, and audience throughout the show, they are going to need lots of votes. They are going to need lots of suggestions. We want you to enjoy the show and have lots and lots of fun. And throughout the show, there'll be lots of opportunities to vote, but the big vote will come at the end of the show, as it has throughout this championship week. So, first things first, as always, let me direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen. There you will see the suggestion box, and currently in the suggestion box it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/Extreme Improv. Now, audience, if you would be so kind as to smash that subscribe button, that would be absolutely spectacular. Now, once again, audience, if you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, DLive, Twitter, TikTok, we're not on TikTok. If you're watching there, tell me about it, because I want to know how they're doing it. But if you could go over to youtube.com/Extreme Improv and smash the subscribe button there. It's completely free. You can do it if you have a Gmail account. That would be absolutely awesome. But whilst we... one second. Let me change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. And audience, could you give me some suggestions of random words, and we'll use them to inspire our opening games. Now, whilst we wait for the words to come in, let's meet our grand finalists. Starting with Sidra. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. My name's Sidra. I am zooming in from Toronto, Canada. Great to be here.
Great to have you here. Now, someone who it was great to have this afternoon, but by this point I'm getting a bit tired. JJ, say hello to the people.
Hello, my name is JJ. I'm in London town. In fact, I'm on the West End, as you can see by my backdrop. Obviously, the theatre's dark at the moment, but
Okay, but someone who isn't sitting in the dark yet, because there is a lot of light behind them, but we will see this change throughout the show, is Danny O'George.
Yes, hello. So if you're very observant, you'll actually see the sun set behind me.
Okay.
That's how much this means to me.
Okay, now, speaking of someone who means so much to me, Marty, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. This is Marty Gordon, now zooming to you from Atlanta, Georgia. Howdy, everybody.
Okay, now speaking of people who can't do quite a good as impression of Foghorn Leghorn, Jimmy Mack, say hello to the people.
Hello, I say hello, everybody. I am Jimmy Mack. I'm zooming from my workplace here in West Hollywood. I fight crime.
Okay, now someone who is committing crimes right now, we're not sure why, Sinead, say hello to the people.
I knew you were going to say me. Hello. Hi. I am zooming in from London, UK, baby.
Okay, I am Kay, actually. I'm okay. Right, but we're going to find out how Hannah is. Are you okay?
I'm super. I'm still melting, but apart from that, I'm awesome. I'm Hannah, and I'm in the very hot and sweaty Liverpool.
Okay, now someone who probably wants to swim in their swimming pool probably is Dave. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. If you want to crowdfund me a swimming pool, that'd be amazing. And I've got to say, I've got a bit of imposter syndrome being here tonight, but I'm so glad to be working with and playing with so many people that I like and respect. And JJ.
Okay. Right, okay. Now, speaking of people who do respect JJ, Jennifer, say hello to the people.
I'm Jennifer Osborne Prescott. I have 3 names, just like David Renoir Pospansky. But I'm coming from Norwalk, Connecticut.
Okay. Oh, in the United States. I have no segue from Connecticut. So, someone who is in the state of mind for success, no doubt, is Nisha. Say hello to the people.
Hey guys, I'm Nisha, and today I'm zooming in back from KL, Malaysia. That's truly Asia, Malaysia.
Okay. I don't have a segue from that either. But we do have Katie Tranter. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. I'd forgotten that this was on today, so this is very exciting. I'm not going to say imposter syndrome, but I'm very excited to be part of this amazing lineup. And Dave, you're part of that too. So no imposter syndrome here.
Okay. So with this, we are going to get rapidly on with things. Now let's have a quick look at the comment section to see what we have here. Best of luck to all, says Maxine. Make us laugh again, says Blake. You're awesome, says Carl. Then we've got lots of like silly faces from a couple of people. And let's see what we have here. I'm going to take the word pleasure. Pleasure, as suggested by Carl on Twitch. And let's see. We are going to start off with a game of duo Shakespearean verbatim. We're going to start off with duo Shakespearean verbatim. And the way this works is we're going to have two performers who are going to have to create a scene, but it's going to have to be Shakespearean in its nature. And then we're going to get another two performers to attempt to recreate it as precisely as they can, inspired by the word pleasure. So let's roll a dice and see what we have. And we are going to have Hannah. We are also going to have Katie. Hannah and Katie. Let's put you on the spotlight here. So your word is pleasure. This is a duo Shakespearean verbatim, and here you go.
Good wench, my loins doth burn.
I sully yonder moon and stars for thy love.
The moon and stars be like to mine, to mine orbs. Whatever mine orbs should be, I know not.
Giveth thy spear, thy love, thy heart, thy soul, thy loins give such a numerous sighs that could not be shouted from the spheres of heaven.
My lady, I knoweth not what to say. Only this.
Doth you be not questioning my love, sir?
Aye.
And that is time. That is time. Wow. Hannah, we can certainly tell that you are in the globe of the north. That was spectacular. So let's roll a dice, and not that you weren't, Katie, but Hannah was, I didn't understand a word of it. It must have been Shakespeare. Right, so next up we are going to have JJ, and we are going to have Dave. This is amazing that this is the pairing after that. Okay, so here we will see JJ. Here we will see Dave Green, and you're going to have 45 seconds. Here you go.
Forsooth, my loins are so hot.
Oh, mine too, sir. Mine lines doth grow for your love, my everlasting love.
Jesus Christ.
Mine thinketh you are from another planet.
Aye, 'tis I from the globe of the north.
The globe of the north.
Oh,
Hast thou not a twin brother?
Aye, I do, sir, very handsome one. But dost thou love not bring forth to me at all?
I love you very, very much, as I do thy brother.
Eh?
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So let's roll the dice to see who we will have go next. Going next, we are going to have Rob. And we are going to have Marty. Rob and Marty. Let's put you onto the spotlight here. Here we see Rob. Here we will find, along the top of the screen, Marty. 45 seconds. Begin.
Forsooth, my loins do the burn as I gaze upon thy northern globes.
I make you burn your loins?
Yes, I must go hither and get the ointment for the burning.
Well, don't let me stop you from hithering, and take the spear and stab me, as my accent is absolutely atrocious.
I shall not stab thee with my spear, for my spear also burns as well, and does need the ointment. My entire body burns.
Your spear is quite scary, I must admit. I saw you coming around the corner earlier.
Yes, but my spear doth enter a room much longer and much before I do.
Canst thou please enter the room and not present yourself in such grand fashion?
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, audience, we are now going to take things full circles.
Oh.
We are now going to come back to Katie and Hannah, who will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Marty and Rob's recreation of Dave and JJ's recreation of their original performance. After this, audience, you'll get to vote on which pairing you thought did the best recreation of what came before. Here we see Katie. Here we will find... Where's Hannah? And there you are. Right, so 45 seconds, begin.
Forsooth, my lord, my loins doth burn. I must seek ointment forthwith.
Oh, sure thing. And the loins of some not gonna do great now. Saw your man come around the corner with a spear.
Ah, my spear doth come into the room much before I do, I'll tell you now. But it is very, very hot, and I need some ointment for my spear.
Doth it not be moon and I'm just gonna keep talking because my accent's I don't really kind of know where it is.
oh, I'm looking at your globes and they're making my spear hot.
Oh, Shakespeare, Northern Globe.
Northern Globe.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Do you believe it was Hannah and Katie? Remember that Katie and Hannah's original performance is not up for scrutiny here. It's all about who did the best recreation. Do you think it was JJ and Dave? Or do you feel it was Rob and Marty? Put your votes into the comment section, and whilst we wait for them to come through, audience, let's ask our experts. Starting with Danny. Oh, George, what would you say in an instance like this?
There are many things that I could say in this instance, but I want to give a standing ovation to Rob and Marty, because I don't know what the hell accents they were doing, but it was...
I don't either.
Okay. Okay, what would you say, Sidra?
I have to give it to Katie and Hannah for that final performance. I was in stitches.
Okay. Jennifer, what would you think?
I'm also going to give it to Katie and Hannah for bringing it around full circle. It was very funny.
Okay. Sinead?
I've got to give it to Rob and Marty because it's not about the accents, it's about the euphemisms. I was very here for that.
Okay. Let's have a look. Is there anyone I've not asked? Jimmy Mack.
The scene of JJ and Dave did hit me hard. Forsooth, I wore my beaver up.
Wow. Okay, so with this, let's go over to the votes. Now, audience, as always, get your votes in as quick as you can just because of the time delay. And with this, let's see. An audience, I remind you that you can only vote once per voting period, so you can't just spam the chat. Let's keep it nice and clean in this finale. Right, and here we go. As always, performers, keep track of how many votes you've got. And here we go. Katie and Hannah, Marty and Rob, JJ and Dave, Rob and Marty, Katie and Hannah. Love me some recreation with Mistress Quickly Hostess, says Susan on YouTube. Rob and Marty, Marty and Rob, Hannah and Katie, Marty and Rob, Katie and Hannah, Shakespeare Northern Globes, says Carl. Katie and Hannah, Day-Day, JJ and David, JJ and Dave, Dave and JJ, Katie and Hannah, Katie and Hannah, Katie and Hannah, Katie and Hannah, Marty and Rob, Marty and Rob, Marty and Rob, and Marty and Rob. I'm going to give a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so let's have a look. Oh, I see 10 there for Katie and Hannah. I see 9 for Rob and Marty, and I see the 4 horsemen are here as well. Okay, excellent stuff.
8 for me and Dave.
So, with that, Katie and Hannah take the point. Now we are going to do another one of these, and we are going to do duo musical verbatim. Duo musical verbatim. So let's roll the dice to see who we will have. And first of all, I see that we are going to have Nisha. I also see that we are going to have Jennifer. Nisha and Jennifer. Let's find something for you. Now, audience, I'll also remind you, give us lots of, just give me your general thoughts and we'll read them out periodically. You may notice I, name the people if they write something more than just, a name. If they give us something to read, I will read it. So, let's...
Oh, look at her grabbing a guitar.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. Right.
Holy crap.
Wowzers. Okay, so for you...
A nose flute.
A nose
It could
flute.
go very poorly. It's not tuned.
Right, okay. Don't worry at all. For you, the word is going to be traffic. Traffic. So here we are going to see Nisha. Here we will see Jennifer. 45 seconds for a musical scene. And here you go.
Why do these fools always clog up the road?
Someday we'll know. Someday.
I don't know how they got a goddamn driver's license in the first place.
Money, I tell you. It's all about the money.
Could it be bribery? Do you think they're going to the DMV with a little bit of money?
You got that right.
Well, I don't want to be on the road with this goddamn fool.
And that is time. That is time. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Now then, guys, grab your guitars, because you're going to have to follow this. Right, so... Oh, shit! Sinead has a guitar. Right, let's see who will go next. So next up, we will have Sidra. And we will have... You've done it in the last round.
It's a bit out of tune.
Don't worry. Okay, so Sidra and Dave has done it too. Let's just go with whoever's closest. Okay, so it will be Sinead. Sidra and Sinead. Let's get you onto Spotlight. Here we see Sidra. Here we see Sinead. 45 seconds. Begin!
Why do people not know how to drive? It's gonna kill me alive.
Oh, they're steering so terrible, I can't take it no more.
I just wish they could get a license. It's gonna give me something crazy in my brain. It's gonna drive me mad.
Oh, it's driving me mad. Their driving is so wild that I think I'll have a child at home so I don't have to drive to the hospital.
And that is time. Well done. Well done. So, now then, who does that leave us with? We have Jimmy Mack and we have Danny O'George. No way! We've all got instruments.
It's not a guitar, it's a mandolin.
Yeah, that trumps a guitar. Who has one of those things? Right, okay, so here we see Jimmy
It's not in tune. I don't think it's ever been tuned, so...
Well, this is going to be fun then. And
you got vocals perfectly then, Danny.
Here you go.
Why don't people know how to drive?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, they should learn to get licenses or something.
Money, it's a gas. Get it, spend it, done my ass.
Weren't you going to stay at home and have some kids or something because you can't go to the hospital because of the gas prices?
I just said it's a gas. No kids, no sins. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, They're gonna kill us all with their driving. It's giving me a headache, like this mandolin.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So now we are going to take things full circle, audience. We are going to come back to Nisha and Jennifer, who will have 45 seconds to find a mandolin, who will be recreating Daddy and Jimmy Mac's recreation of Sinead and Citrus. Oh, no way. Right, okay. No way! What the hell?
What?
What in God's name?
Should have got my ukulele.
Oh my goodness. Right, okay, well, let's not harp on about it, guys. Right, so here we see... Don't boo me. Right, okay, so here we see Jennifer. Here we see Nisha. And here you go.
It's not in tune in any way.
Oh, no, 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 no.
People don't know how to drive on the road.
It's all about the money and the gas.
And the bribes and the gas. Yes. I wish I had a goddamn mandolin.
Somebody get me a mandolin so that I can have a kid in the house.
Yes. With a mandolin, you can give birth on the highway.
And not drive.
And that is time. That is time. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, audience, once again, it is going to be voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Now, do you believe it was Nisha and Jennifer? Remember, their original guitar-based performance is not up for scrutiny here. It's all about the harp. Do you believe that it was the mandolin? Isn't that Iron Man's like enemy in Iron Man 3? Oh, no, it's the Mandarin. All right, same difference. Right, okay. And Jimmy Mac. Or do you believe it was Sidra and Sinead, also on the guitar? Now, if you want to, you can vote in the comment section. Either mandolin, harp, or guitar. No, don't put guitar because that was two of them. That will confuse things. So either put Jennifer and Nisha, Danny and Jimmy Mac, or Sinead and Sidra. Put your votes into the comment section. And let's ask our experts. Hannah, what's your thoughts?
Well, the sad thing is, I spent most of that thinking, isn't a mandarin some kind of orange? And then I realised it's actually a musical instrument. So I wasn't paying attention because I was completely mind-boggled with orange problems.
Okay, no, I understand. Katie, what's your views?
I think that Danny and Jimmy's performance gave real gusto, you know? They gave a lot.
Okay, good. Rob?
Wrong but wrong, you know?
I agree. Rob?
I don't know. Well, I feel bad about myself because I don't have any musical instruments. Like, I think I have a kazoo in the back of my closet, but I'm going to vote for Jennifer and Nisa for kicking us off with the instruments, and everybody had it. It was fantastic.
Okay, amazing. JJ?
It was like musical Antiques Roadshow, wasn't it? Look, I've got a bigger one than you. It's worth it.
Mine was smaller, actually. I mean,
well, obviously in your case, Danny, sorry, smaller. I thought that Sidra and Sinead did best.
Okay, Dave.
I mean, I can't really differentiate a lot of the stuff. I think just for the fact that sheer surprise factor at the end there, I have to go for our final pairing, Jennifer and Nisha. I think the true harp shown. You know?
Oh, amazing. See, no one groans at that. Right, anyway. Marty.
I think all of them did an amazing job, all trying to one-up each other. But I'm going to have to give it to Sidra and Sinead because not only did they do a great job, but their two names together sound like they're an actual group.
Yeah, true.
Okay, fantastic. Let's have a look at the comments, and as always, get ready to count. And here we... Let's just see what we've got. Harpo Marx is spinning in his grave. I don't quite get it, I'll be honest. Right.
The harp joke.
Oh, I see. Right, okay, here we go. And Sidra and Sinead, Jennifer and Nisa. Nisha, it says Nisa, that's why I said it wrong. Nisha and Jennifer and Nisha, harp recreation, says Susan. Sinead and Sidra, says Lily. The first rhyme from Sinead was Brill. Sidra and Sinead, Danny and Jimmy, Sidra and Sinead, Sidra and Sinead, Sidra and Sinead, Danny and Jimmy, Sidra and Sinead, Danny and J Mac, says Carl. Sinead and Jennifer. Interesting.
No.
We're not going to count that. Oh, you can each get a vote. What do we do with this? Right, okay. Sidra and Sinead, Danny and Jimmy, and Danny's mandolin, says Sophie. Jennifer and Nisha, Danny and Jimmy Mac, Jennifer and Nisha harp. Sidra and Sinead, Jennifer and Nisha, Sidra and Sinead, and Jimmy Mac, says John McGregor. Right, so that's where we're at. I think it's fair to say Sidra and Sinead took that one. Well done. So with this, we're going to move on to our next game. Audience, could you start to suggest for us some famous films? Start to suggest some famous films, and we will make those musicals as well. No, we won't. We might. I don't know. Haven't made up my mind yet. Right, so anyway, we probably won't. We've done a musical thing. We might. I don't know. Right, okay. I don't know. Right. Right, anyway, so let's have a look. For our next game, we are going to play single syllable questions only. Single syllable questions only. And the way this works is in the scene, there'll be 2 performers at a time, and everything they say has to be single syllable words, and all of their sentences must be questions. If they hesitate, they'll be eliminated from the scene. If they say words of more than 1 syllable, they will be eliminated from the scene. If their sentences aren't questions, they'll be eliminated from the scene, and so on and so forth. We know basically the drill by now. So let's see who we're going to have go next. We're going to start with Jimmy Mac, and we are going to have Sinead. Jimmy Mac and Sinead, let's put you on spotlight here, and I'll find what your scene is going to be about.
Hi, Jimmy.
And right, so what was that word? Perpendicular. I wouldn't even know what to begin with that. Right, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to say your word. Oh God, for single syllable as well. Perpendicular. Right, it's going to be.
Audience,
Oh wait, single syllable as well.
Yeah, single syllable questions only.
Yeah,
your
okay,
word
yeah.
to inspire it from Helen is bulldog. Bulldog is going to inspire the scene. Single syllable questions only. Here you go.
Dog?
What's the deal with this dog? It's not a bull. It's
Wait, that's not a question. That's not a question anymore, Jimmy Mac. Right, Jimmy Mac, you're tagged out. Single syllable questions only. Hannah, you're in.
I'm so sorry. I actually thought it was like you could literally say 1 syllable. Sorry.
No, go for it.
Is that your dog?
Does it not look like mine?
I don't.
No,
Oh my
no,
God,
I was afraid it
no.
wasn't quite a question.
No.
Sinead, you were tagged out. Sidra, you are in.
Does your dog bite?
Ow! Yes, it just bit me.
It's not a question. Right. Oh my God, we're dropping like flies. This is probably my fault, guys. Don't worry. Rob, you were in.
What's the deal with flies?
Is that your dog poop?
You want to pick it up?
Have you not got a bag?
Was I to bring one?
Why doesn't it smell?
Can you walk him for me? I'm tired.
Oh, and you didn't need to say it, and you did. Right, with that, Katie, you were in.
Why is he so cute?
Stop it.
What? That's not a question. And with that, Katie, you're tagged out. Next in, Jennifer.
Can I pat your dog?
Do you like to touch dogs?
I can't wait.
Oh, do you know what? I will tag you out there, Hannah, because you've been doing so well. But if it wasn't necessarily not a question, so I'll allow it. Nisha,
I just love the kind of in and then to the question.
okay, Nisha, you were in.
Is your dog a pug?
Will it bite me?
Did you get your dog at a store?
Does it matter?
Matter! Oh! And with that, Nisha, you're eliminated. Danny, oh George, you are in.
Do you like its brown fur, sir?
Is that meant to be its fur?
Do you want to test me out right now?
Are you sure that the dog is for sale and not you?
Are you sure you want this beast to live in your home with you for a year?
Do you come with it?
Would you like me to?
What time shall I pick you up?
This... I just blew it.
Oh, okay, Jennifer, you tagged out. JJ, you've not been in, have you? In you go.
Why is it cold?
What do you want it to be called?
Why is it cold?
Why do you want it to be cold?
Are you dumb?
What makes you say that?
Why do you think I'd say that?
Can you tell me?
What's your hat?
Do you mean this?
What other hat?
Other! Oh, well done, JJ. Tagged out. Who has not been in? Who has not been in? Dave Green, you are in.
Do you know what it means when my dog says woof, woof, woof?
Well, it looks like I can speak dog.
Don't you know you give off that vibe?
Did I not wash today?
Oh! Anyone not been in? Anyone not been in? Marty, you will be in next, and here you go.
Is that a bull or a dog?
Which one do you want it to be?
Did you wash it today?
Oh, and with that, I think that is everyone. Anyone not been in? Anyone not been in? Going once, going twice. Well done, Dave. You were the sole survivor there. So, with this, audience, I asked you for suggestions of famous films. Let's see what you've got to say for yourselves.
A lot of them.
There is quite a few. Audience, let me just mention something as well. I'm trying to monitor it, but I don't get the combined feed from Twitter. So if you're saying stuff on Twitter, that's probably why I'm not noticing it as often, but I'm going to endeavour because I know I've been missing it in the past. Right, so let's have a look. That is so difficult, says Lily Morgan. Yes, it is. We have to put them to the ultimate test in the grand finale. For now, though, we are going to go on to 1 minute remakes. 1 minute remakes. And the way this will work is we're going to get 2 of our performers at a time, and they will be paired up to recreate an entire film in just 1 minute. Now, I don't think I'm going to be mean, or maybe I will. Right, I tell you what, I'm going to roll the dice. If it is odds, I will be mean to that pairing. If it is evens, I'll just let you take the film as is. Let's roll it that way. It's down to the chance. So, first of all, let's find out who our pairings are. So, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dave, it's you. And let's see, 7 again. It always happens. Right, 1, 2, 3. Rob, Dave, and Rob. So let's put you onto Spotlight to begin with. Here we see Dave. Here we see Rob. Now, I'm going to roll the dice. If it is odds, then I will be mean. If it is evens, I will not. It is odds. So I'm going to be mean. So what I'm going to do is, as well as giving you your film, I'm going to get a new genre that you have to recreate it in. So you have to not only recreate, but you have to make it the new genre as well. So let's see, first of all, before I find a genre, which I'm going to get from the Extreme Improv app. I would bring it up on the screen, guys, but I was stuck on a train and I haven't had time to bring it up yet. So your film is going to be The Parent Trap. The Parent Trap, which is obviously like a Disney sort of like young teen drama sort of thing. Let's find a genre for you.
It involves twins, doesn't it?
Yeah, right. Oh, great. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to show it. I'll try to get the app up. The Parent Trap, but you need to recreate it as a mystery. You have to recreate it as a mystery. And here you go.
There is a twin. Looked just like me. But where were they?
But suddenly somewhat more handsome.
Wait.
Think
You.
we can get Mom together with somebody or back together with Dad?
Your mom with my dad, who were already together? It might just be possible.
Dare we try it? Do you think we can get away with it?
We could if we use forces.
Will this be the last movie anybody remembers me in? I am Lindsay, after all.
Yes, so am I. Oh, well, what happened? Whatever happened to Lindsay Lohan?
Maybe it was all the drugs.
Oh, well, look at this. I got another girl. There's another girl that looks like my girl. What's going on?
Oh my God, what?
This is you. This is you. You gave birth to another girl, didn't you?
I did, I admit it.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. That was The Parent Trap, as if it were a mystery. Do you know what? I like that. So I don't know. I'm still going to keep it the odds and evens things. But let's see what we'll go with now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sinead. And next up, we will have Sinead and Danny. Sinead and Danny. Let's put you on spotlight here. And here we see Sinead. Here we will see, where is Danny hiding? There you are. So here we have Danny. Now, the film for you is going to be, let's see, we have Sense and Sensibility, as suggested by Joe Ross on Facebook. Sense and Sensibility. Let's roll the dice to find out if I'm going to be mean or not. Oh, if you don't know it, then maybe it's just going to be fun to give you a genre. Right, let's do it. It's an 11 anyway on my D20 dice. So let's get... Well, in fact, I've brought up the suggestion generator now. So let's see what genre we have for you. Now, some of these might work because it might not work because they're just random genres. Fighting, it says. So let's interpret that as action. So obviously that's probably a video game genre. But Sense and Sensibility in the genre of fighting, or if you want to make it action, however... Go for it. 1 minute, begin.
Hiya! Oh, Jeremy, why can't you be sensible?
Oh, but please, Clarissa, you've knocked some sense into me.
Oh, I tell you what, Jeremy, for once in your life, if you could just take a punch without crying, it would be wonderful.
But I'm trying to be sensible, but I want to tell Mom.
Well, yes, you may have sense, but do you have sensibility? Sensibility would mean you wouldn't tell your mother. You would just suck it up. Go on, have another one. Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, I suppose it would be the sensible thing for me to do is to, I don't know, get some protein in me.
Now, that is the first sensible thing you've ever said. Now, I think you're starting to learn and get some sensibility. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, matron. Right, so with that, well done, Danny and Sinead. Right, so that was Carry On Sense and Sensibility in the end there. But we are going to get another pairing. So in fact, let's use the on-screen dice, just so that I can continue to promote that you can get an app. It won't look exactly like this, but it's based on it, and it's on the Android App Store. Just search Extreme Improv Audience. So number 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's Danny. I'm just going to go one across and get Nisha. So Nisha and 1, 2, 3, 4, Katie. Nisha and Katie. Let's see. Let's put you on spotlight here. Let's find a film as suggested by our audience. So here we see Katie. Here we will see Nisha. And for you, the film is going to be, let's see, Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Now let's roll the dice and be honest about what it is, if it's odds or evens, And it is evens. It is evens. Now, it's a bit of a letdown after this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give them a genre. Right, so with this. Okay, let's see. The genre for you to recreate Back to the Future into is going to be a comedy of manners. A comedy of manners. So we just had Sense and Sensibility. Now we're going to have Back to the Future as a comedy of manners. And here you go.
I'm just a normal American kid, just skateboarding around town. What about you?
And I'm the mad scientist uncle who knows no boundaries.
What?
This is going to be incredibly witty and interesting for us both, I'm sure.
That is right. And I am going to take us to the past.
To the past?
Future.
Oh my god! Whoa! Okay, I think there's a car, or a coach, or a horse and carriage, or something that's going to go incredibly fast. Maybe even 88 miles per hour, I think. Whoa.
Yes.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh no! I think we are trapped. And we need to follow the order of the day.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So that was a comedy of manners version of Back to the Future.
What is comedy of manners?
Well, it's kind of what you were doing.
Okay.
She was doing comedy of errors.
Well, it sounded like that. Okay, let's see. Rolling the dice. So it says 17, so obviously we don't have that many on the screen, but I will interpret that as Jimmy Max. He's at the bottom of the list. And I have 20, which will mean, same rule, Hannah, you are next on the list down there. So, for this, look, we're just going to give you the genre. We're going to give you the genre. I'm going to say that this is going to be called a wrong genre remake. That's, when I write my next book, that's what it will be called. Now then, so, with this, let's find a film for you. And, we already had Labyrinth this week. David Hodgson, but love Labyrinth. Let's see here. We are going to have Mad Max. Mad Max for you. And let's find out what genre we're going to be blasting this into. Of course, we're going to make sure it isn't the same as what the original film was. Cyberpunk. Oh my god. Right.
That is the original film, sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Let's find something that's radically different, not post-apocalyptic in any way. Mime, now let's let them talk. Right, travel vlog, love it. Right, so this will be Mad Max, the travel vlog. Okay, here we see Hannah. Here we see Jimmy Mac. Mad Max, the travel vlog, take it away.
Oi, I'm Mel Gibson, here in Australia. Look, it's one of the local mutant freaks.
I'm stuck on the front of a really fast car, going through a sandstorm, trying to dodge kangaroos, lizards, and I'm also Tom Hardy, so I'm bloody sexy.
Here you are. Get in me car. Oh, look, it's the Doof Warrior. He's banging on his electric guitar, as the locals are known to do.
This electric guitar, driving real far, gonna get sand in your knickers, sand in your bra, driving far with a guitar, sitting on a train, not a plane, getting sand in your knickers and your bra, going real far, wow, wow, wow.
Too true. Oh, look, it's a Bullet Farmer and Immortan Joe. I'm just gonna blast one in the face and rip the other's face off.
And that is time, I'm afraid. That is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So with this, at this stage, who haven't we had? Give me a wave. We'll get whoever's closest to the roll of the dice, not the dole of the rice. Okay, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, JJ, have you done it? Okay, well, I've got... That lands on Dave Green, and I have JJ and Jennifer either side. I don't think we need to roll again. That will do. JJ and Jennifer. Let's go this way. So here we see JJ. Where is Jennifer? There you are. So let's see. JJ and Jennifer. Now, a film for you. Audience, just before we do this, can you start to give us some suggestions of professions? Audience, please give us some suggestions of professions. And let's see. The film for you is going to be... Let's see what we have. Let's go. These are some very obscure films. Let's find something which we think we might know. Let's go with Austin Powers. Austin Powers. It says Austin Powers in gold member from James, but, you know, just Austin Powers will do. Let's find a new genre for you to do Austin Powers in. It says comedy. Well, to be honest, the original isn't that funny, so... Right, okay, no, let's go again. Alright, then we get classical, which, I don't know. We've kind of done Shakespeare, cartoon, murder mystery. What's something we haven't got? Art house. Jesus. Let's do that. Okay, you don't like it. You don't like it. Art house, I said. Then it says mystery. Stand-up comedy. None of these are historical. Advert. Look, what I'm going to say is you're going to do this as a mockumentary. That's the next one. Finally got a suggestion which might be usable here. So Austin Powers as a mockumentary, and here you go.
Well, hello, baby.
Hello.
Oh, would you like to see my penile pump? Not that I use it. It's not my bag, baby.
I'll tell you what, I'll transform myself into someone completely different in a mockumentary style. Oh, hello.
Ooh, yeah. I want to get the baby in my stomach.
Well, I'll see if I can fit you in at 3 p.m. Is that okay?
Mini.
Oh, gosh, that great you got there, Hen.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, we got there in the end. Now, I believe there are two who haven't had a go. Who are they? Identify yourselves. Okay, Sidra and Marty. Let's put you onto spotlight here. So, first we're going to see Sidra. Next up, where is Marty? Hiding from me again. Right. Genuinely... Oh, there you are. Right, so here we have Marty. Here we have Sidra. Let's see. Could you give us the film... Taxi Driver. Or is that too much of a solo character? It's just one character, isn't it? I don't know. Right, I don't know. I don't know what's being said. So, right, I'm just going to say Taxi Driver. So, your 1 minute remake is Taxi Driver. Let's find a genre for you. Hopefully the very next one will be a good one. And can you make it a superhero flick? So this is Taxi Driver, the superhero flick, and here you go.
Oh no, the world is coming to an end. If only there was a taxi driver that could come and save us.
Are you talking to me?
Yes! Taxi driver, you've arrived!
Yes! Are you talking to me?
We are talking to you. We're asking you to save us.
No, I'm asking, are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you talking to me?
Yes. Is this how you do it? Is this how you save us all? By asking questions.
Yes, you have spoiled my plot. So I must kill you.
No! Taxi driver! How could you?
Who's talking to me now?
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, audience, who do you think did the best here? In a moment, we have seen everyone. And we're going to, once again, who do you think gave the best Oscar-worthy performance? Let's have a look. So the nominees are, we had Taxi Driver with Sidra and Marty. We had Austin Powers with Jennifer and JJ. I just wrote down Jen in shorthand. Don't know if you ever go by that. Then we had Mad Max with Hannah and J-Mac, as I wrote down in my shorthand again. We had Back to the Future with Katie and Nisha. Sense and Sensibility with Danny and Sinead. And The Parent Trap with Rob and Dave. So you can either vote for the pairing or just put the film Parent Trap, Sense and Sensibility, Back to the Future, Mad Max, Austin Powers, or Taxi Driver into the comment section. So let's have a quick look, audience, whilst this is doing whatever it's doing. Now, audience, if you haven't done so already, please take a moment, head over to youtube.com/extremeimprov and smash the subscribe button there. The more subscribers, the more that YouTube will be like, hey, we should push this show out to more people, and then more people will discover it, which will lead to more subscribers and more viewers. So that is what we are going for here. But just to plug something, as I've been doing all week, audience, if you want to learn to, well, this is a lie now. This won't teach you how to play all of the games that we've done tonight, just because I've been putting twists on them. But it will teach you the basics of all of the games that we've done so far tonight. And it is the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games. If you want to learn how to produce a show like this, you should check out the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre. And it would tell you everything about how to use Zoom, how to use OBS, how to use like Skype if you still want to do it that way. It tells you all of the different options that are like from the main selection of options available of how to produce a virtual theatre show, whether you're doing a play, puppet show, improv, or anything. Now, with this, let's have a look what the comment section brings to us. David Escobedo says, "Go Hannah." So let's see what else we've got. Amanda says, "I think it's on their end. It's skipping like crazy." Oh, so audience, tell us if there's any issues, if you're saying that something's going wrong. Or Amanda, you're on Facebook. Head over to YouTube. It might be working better. And if not, then check Twitch. We have many platforms, and from what I can tell, monitoring it, it's working. But it might be one of the platforms that's going wonky if it's Facebook. Let's see. Here we have votes coming through though. So get ready to count. We have The Parent Trap, Sidra and Marty. Hannah. Then we have, oh man, Jennifer Austin Powers. If I could pick two, Mad Max. I'm going to say that you can't though, so we'll just take that as Austin Powers. Sidra and Marty, Taxi Driver. Danny and Sinead, Parent Trap. Hannah and Jimmy Mac, Parent Trap, Mad Max, Taxi Driver. Try watching on YouTube, says Joe Ross. Let's have a look. Jimmy and Hannah, Mad Max. That was one vote. Mad Max, Taxi Driver, Austin Powers, Marty and Sidra. Go Hannah, says Augusto. No issues on YouTube or Twitch, says Lileen, I believe that's the name. YouTube is working better. See, we're fixing the problems here. Right. Peter says Hannah Improv about the importance of social... What? No, I'm not going to read this. I'm not quite sure if it's a... I don't know what that comment is. Right, anyway, it's nothing too bad though, so don't worry. Is there a YouTube link? www.youtube.com/extremeimprov. Hannah says, Carl, Back to the Future, Danny and Sidra, and that's where we're up to. So, how many votes do we have? I see 5 with Marty's hands, 8 on Hannah's. 5 hands?
Did you say Danny and Sidra?
At some point I did, Danny. Right. Right, but anyway, I think Hannah... And who were you with?
Jimmy Mac.
Hannah and Jimmy Mac, we are going to say you have got it. So let's have a look there. Excellent stuff. With this, audience, we are going to go on to the next challenge. Let's have a quick look. Audience, did you give us some suggestions of professions? You have. Excellent. We're going to do a joke-telling game. And in fact, tonight we're going to mix it up. We're going to take 3 suggestions of professions, and every time we change which profession we're doing, we're going to change the joke structure. Okay, so let's see. To begin with, we're going to have a round of 99 blanks. So the jokes will follow the rhythm. 99 blanks, walk into a bar, and the bartender says your punchline. If you have a joke, give a wave so that we don't all come in at the same time. And audience, if you have some jokes, put them into the comments and we'll read some of them out. But last night it was so fantastic. We had so many jokes. We'll try to fit them in here and there, but let's see. Give us some really good jokes, audience. First of all, we're going to say 99 opera singers walk into a bar. 99 opera singers walk into a bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Danny O'George.
99 opera singers walk into a bar, they all order a drink, the barman says that'll be a tenner.
Hey! Jimmy Mac.
99 opera singers walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, I found this. did this come from your pleasure chest? And they said, yes, that is my vibrato.
Okay, Katie.
99 opera singers walk into a Canadian bar and the barman says, wow, I really like your top, eh?
Love it. Hannah.
99 opera singers walk into the bar. The barman says, we can't serve you in here. The opera singer says, why? The bartender says, because every time you come in here, you're just asking for Figaro.
Sinead.
99 opera singers walk into a bar, but they're all children. So the bartender says, sorry, I can't serve you. You're A minor.
Jennifer.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and the bartender says, well, you're certainly in the right area.
Rob.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and they rob the place. So they didn't want to attract too much attention, so they just handed the bartender a note.
Dave.
99 opera singers walk into the bar and they all ask if they can use the loo. Last time they were there, though, you didn't have anything to wash our hands with. Do you have something today? And the barman says, soap, no.
Okay, Marty.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and they say, hey, I really like that painting up there. And he goes, oh, great, that's Moe's art.
Love it. Okay, Danny.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and only 98 of them buy a drink. The barman says, what's going on? And the opera singers say, well, we want to have a designated driver and we like to alternate.
Nisha.
99 opera singers walk into a bar. The bartender says, what can I get you? The opera singers ask for a creation of his own making. They wanted the night to end on a high note.
Okay, Jennifer.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and every piece of glassware immediately shatters.
Hannah.
99 opera singers walk into a bar. The barman says, yes, what can I get you? The opera singers, well, only two of us are going to buy, so two of us will drink. The bartender says, yeah, okay, what are you thinking? The opera singer says, well, Pav, Rossi.
Love it. Jimmy Mack.
99 opera singers walk into a bar. They were all wearing denim jeans. The bartender asks, what are you guys wearing? And they said, Levi bottoms.
Sinead.
99 opera singers come screeching into the bar in a Ferrari. And the barman says, what are you doing? And they all say, well, we've got to get our trills somewhere.
Marty.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve opera singers here. And they say, suck my magic flute.
Wow. Okay, Rob.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and they look kind of nervous. And the bartender says, what's wrong? They're like, well, there's going to be a Comedy Central roast of Pavarotti later. And I don't know what they're going to say about me because I'm on the dais. I'm a dais.
I'm just going to say also, Marty, shouldn't that been blow my, anyway. Right, so...
You blow, I
Okay. Right,
Wow.
Dave.
99 opera singers go into the bar and they notice how unbelievably packed it is at that time. And the barman says, well, yeah, it's always Bizet in here.
Okay, if you have your hands up now, I will take the joke, but we're going to start to head towards mixing things up. JJ.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and a couple orders some drinks. The barman says, that'll be 30 quid. 3 tenors would be fine.
Danny.
99 opera singers walk into a bar. As they give them an order, one of them gets really rowdy and shouts his order across the room, and the barman says, oi, Barry, tone it down.
Hannah.
99 opera singers go into a bar. One opera singer in particular goes to order. The barman stares at him for a while. The opera singer says, why are you looking straight through me? The barman says, oh, I'm so sorry. That was just your Phantom of the Opera, aren't you?
Okay, I said if you had your hands up already, so don't put your hands up a second time. So, Jimmy Mack.
99 opera singers walk into a bar. One of them is just problem drinking. The bartender says, hey, you look like you could use some cheering up. You should go see this clown who's in town. His name Pagliacci. But bartender, says the tragic clown, I am Pagliacci.
Okay, Sinead.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and the soprano goes up to the bar and she's very confident. And the bartender says, oh, do you think you're the queen of the night, are you?
And Marty.
99 opera singers walk into a bar and they go, You in a car and you
Okay.
car and you also in a car.
Excellent. Well done.
I
Now,
thought you could do that, Marty.
oops, I lost my pencil. I have lost my pencil. There'll be no scores given. Right, 1 second. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Now then, audience, hang on. We're going to mix up the joke structure here. So now it is going to be Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a blank, followed by your punchline. Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a blank, followed by your punchline. And we are going to go with Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain, as suggested by Paul Quinn 2022 on Twitch. Jimmy Mack. You are muted.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Well, you're going to have some scabs. Don't pick hard at them.
Aha, Katie.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. What the hell are you doing? Go get to the bridge immediately.
Okay, Sinead.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I'm all covered in spots.
Haha, good. Rob.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I'm always trying to start a new enterprise.
Haha, very good. Sidra.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I've broken more bones than anyone's broken before.
Haha, JJ.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Spock, what are you doing?
Danny.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Well, come on in, we've got plenty of space.
Haha, Hannah.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I keep asking Scotty to beam me up.
Jimmy Mack.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Well, just put some Listerine around the rim of your mouth.
Very good. Jennifer.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. The doctor says, Jane, way too much.
Very good. Nisha.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I've lost my grounding.
Sinead.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Every time I want to turn my life around, I just don't have the time to plan it.
Aha, Marty.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Well, I'm going to have to collect a sample to get more information. Do you want number 1 or number 2?
Aha, Rob.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Why is that? Because I'm constantly trying to sue Lou.
Very good. Sidra, what's your hand up?
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I can't get my headache to kirk the curb.
JJ.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I think I've got a really bad case of the Klingons.
Oh dear, Dave.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I have so many children now, it feels like I'm starting to start the next generation.
Aha, Danny.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Well, have you shat? Nah.
Hannah.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I just want to take a trip around everyone's anus. Your anus?
No, yeah, I know, but you didn't say your anus, you said everyone's anus.
I don't have to be particular with people's anuses, okay?
Okay, Katie.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Well, you know what you need. Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
Nisha.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I seem to have lost the plot.
Okay, Jimmy Mack.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. My arm heal you. Arm strong. Anus.
Okay, if your hands are up now, then we will take a starship captain joke. Otherwise, we'll power on beyond this. Dave.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I don't think I can control myself. All right, just try to keep calm. I am calm.
Okay, JJ.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship trooper.
God.
Hannah.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. My life is just out of this world.
Aha, Danny.
Doctor, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. you've come to the right place. I hope you live long and prosper.
Aha, okay. Rob, then Marty, and then we're going to mix it up.
Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I have massive abdominal pain. Okay, just eat some Starbucks or drink Starbucks. Starbucks.
Ah, I see what. Yeah, I know what you're going for. Right, Marty, and then we're going to mix it up one more time.
Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. Well, we're going to have to collect some more data.
Ah, very good. Now we're going to mix it up one more time, and we are going to say stop. We're going to play "Stopped by the Copper." So why? Nah, let's not. Let's mix it up. Something we haven't done so far. Let's play "Sex with Me." Why not? We've wanted it all week. Let's play "Sex with Me." So "Sex with Me" is like Tom Cruise's publicist. "Sex with Me" is like Tom Cruise's publicist. Rob.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. It goes on all night and day.
Aha, Dave.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist, always trying to convince you it's bigger than it actually is.
Jimmy Mack.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. If you don't enjoy it, you're giving the Minority Report.
Aha, JJ.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. Always involves standing on a box.
Jennifer.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. It's our Mission Impossible.
Aha, Katie.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. Just keep your eyes wide shut.
Aha, Danny.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. It's pretty bland, like Vanilla Sky's scream.
Hannah.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. You're never Top Gun.
Oh, right. Rob.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. A few months later, somebody will be born on the 4th of July.
Marty.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist, always lying about how gay it really is.
Okay, JJ.
Yeah, very good. Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. It was a bit maverick.
Dave.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. You'll always remember that cocktail.
Aha. Okay, Jimmy Mack.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. It's better with the curry, or so the legend goes.
Okay. If you have your hands up now, we'll take it. But otherwise, let's see. Katie, was your hand up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, go for it then.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. Shh, I'm not a Scientologist.
Okay. Right. No, it's fine. It was a little bit up. Right. Nisha.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist, always looking for the next opportunity.
Hannah.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist, always bringing Butt down to his level.
Okay, Danny.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. We like to do it on the couch in front of a talk show audience.
Okay, so we will go Sinead. No, we'll go Rob, Sinead, Marty. So Rob.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. Afterwards, you're going to be looking for a few good men.
Sinead.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. There's a lot of covering up involved, and there's probably some Scientologists there too.
Ooh, Marty.
Sex with Me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Okay, and scene. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, audience, it is now going to be a quick vote here for a bonus point. Audience, it's not about who came up with the most quantity of jokes, it's about who came up with the best quality of jokes. So put the votes into the comments for one of our performers. I'm going to see if we have any jokes or comments to read aloud. And let's see what we've got. Susan says it's a little hard to hear the awesome JJ today, just trying to help. I think I can hear you fine, but keep that in mind if there's anything to check here. Right, so let's see. I'll shout, says Jade. What? Oh, you'd already answered that. I was going to say that is like some sort of time travel to respond now. Right, okay. Let's see. Jokes about being a swinger and a scare actor, or maybe another time. Right, Pablo says 99 opera singers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What are you celebrating?" And they say, "The marriage of Figaro." Lol Rob says Amanda. Joe Ross says 99 opera singers walk into the bar. They start coughing, and the barman, where no smoking aria is. Aha. David Escobedo says, "I vote Hannah." Now, that isn't on this vote. We might count it, but he says, yay as well. But this was definitely before we got to the vote. But there you go. He's supporting you there. Right, let's see. Ashley says, "I vote Hannah." Again, our audience, this was before the votes began. So, like, don't worry. We love the support, but make sure they come in at the right point. Andrew Whittington says, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. We built this city on rock and roll. Pablo says, Doctor, I feel like a starship captain. I'm a general practitioner, not a psychologist. Damn it. Oh, he needs to read that like Bones. My bad. Right, okay. Sex with me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. Scientology may be a side effect, says Andrew Whittington. Beth says, sex with me is like Tom Cruise's publicist. I'm always yelling, show me the money. And let's see, here come the votes. And we have, I vote Hannah. We have JJ. Hannah strikes again. Rob. Hannah. JJ. Rob. Danny. Sex with me is like Tom Cruise's publicist, says James. Don't mind how we do it, but you gotta show me the money. Then a vote for Danny. Rob. Jimmy Mac. Danny. Awesome, everyone, says Susan. Voting for Hannah so she doesn't invade our anuses, says Carl. Excellent. Danny, like JJ, Jimmy Mac, Hannah, Sinead, JJ. Hannah for the win, says Joe Ross. And that's where we're up to. I think, Hannah, you get the points there. So, well done. Bonus point. Now, with this, just looking at the time, although, like, if you can bear with me, because obviously we did begin, like, slightly late because of Chiltern Railways. Now then, let's see. We're going to have our penultimate game. We're going to have 3 rounds of every sentence must. Every sentence must, okay? So let's see. We're going to get 4 of our performers, and let's bring up the suggestion generator to let's reset it so we get the clean slate of... It's not resetting. There we go. Right. Welcome to Extreme Improv XStreamed, it says. Now, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is Jennifer on my screen. Jennifer. 17, I'll interpret as the person that's the end, as Jimmy Mac. So Jennifer, Jimmy Mac. 13, again, I'll interpret as the person at the end because we're just beyond that, is Hannah. And 12 is Nisha. So we're getting rid of all the high numbers early on this thing. So Jennifer, Nisha, Hannah, and Jimmy Mac. Let's put you onto Spotlight here. Here we see Jennifer. Here we see Hannah. Here we see Nisha. And here we see Jimmy Mac. Now then, let's see. Your scenario... Ooh, I didn't ask for a new updated scenario. We've got some professions. Audience, could you start to give us some suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things to do. Put them into the comment section. We'll use them for our finale game once we've got through this current round of games. So, let's see. Your profession that this is going to be about... is going to be... You are dog groomers. You are dog groomers. And let's find something to inspire this. Let's say, as dog groomers, every sentence must include the name of something that you'd find in a kitchen. So, you are dog groomers. Every sentence must include the name of something you would find in a kitchen. And here you go.
Hey, you guys. I'm not going to give you, like, a big hello. I'm just going to give you a microwave.
Oh, fork you.
Will someone grab that bowl for the dog, please?
You know what? I'll do that. And I'll do you one better. I'll also hand you the newest spatula.
Oh, you spoony bard.
Oh my goodness, look, a teacup Pomeranian.
Ooh, let's whisk it along. Whisk that creature along.
It looks a little sick. It might need to go under the knife.
Oh,
Does
dear, I hope
does anyone just sit at home and like spoon their dog?
I used to, but Mr. Spork said that it was a bad idea. You know, the guy from Star Trek?
We've got that pan-faced Shih Tzu coming in later, don't we?
Oh, that little one that always comes in on a big platter.
Yeah. The one whose face looks like round like a plate, you know.
Would it appeal or tall if we just take these dogs home and raise them as our own?
Could we ladle the Labradoodle who doesn't keep still?
Yeah, like keep him in the cool zone, like, you know, put him in the freezer. So
Well,
chill.
that might grate against the owners of the dogs.
Yeah, then we'd be in the oven.
That would be some kind of knife situation, won't it?
You know what? I'm going to go and join the fun fair and ride the scrambler.
You're meant to be grooming a dog, you massive tin pin.
Oh, you foiled my plans again.
And that is time. Perfectly timed last line there. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, audience, very quickly, can we vote of those four who used the category most creatively? Who do you think used the category most creatively? Was it I forget who was in that scene. Nisha, Jennifer, Hannah, or Jimmy Mack? Nisha, Jennifer, Hannah, or Jimmy Mack. Put your votes into the comments section as quick as you can. I'm going to set up the next scene just so that we can keep things going. And let's see. Bringing up the suggestion generator. Next up, we're going to have number 4, which is Marty. We're going to have number 3, which is Rob. We're going to have number 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is Katie. And we're going to have number 9, which is Danny O'George. So, let's get these guys onto the screen whilst we wait for the votes to come in from the last round. Here we see Rob. Here we see Marty. Here we see Danny O'George. And here we see Katie. Now, let's see what your scene is going to be about. You are going to be your life coaches, or at least someone here is. Life coaches is the theme, and let's find something to inspire what every sentence must include. Could every sentence must include, let's see. Okay, could every sentence include a crime? Every sentence include the name of a crime. Okay, so you are life coaches. Every sentence must include the name of a crime. Try to use these creatively, and here you go.
Shoot me your advice. Come on, I need to know what to do.
Darling, I can't believe you made us bring our son here.
These prices you're charging me, they're just robbing me blind of my money. You're not even telling me anything.
You've been raping my mind.
I feel completely bereft of everything.
I know, it's completely disturbing the peace of mind that we have before we came here.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Can I borrow your car, Jack? Please?
What can I do with the litter of puppies I have back at the house?
Wait, you didn't tell me we had 3 sons. I thought we just had the one.
Ah.
Let's practice breaking and entering our own minds.
It's just the stress. It's just so taxing. I want to tax evasion. The stress is killing me.
The advice you give is good, but it's too fast. You're speeding things along too quickly.
Well, I prefer the quick advice. I just want to hit and run and get the hell out of here.
Well, I'm feeling a bit hungry. Can we go for a break? I've got some chips. I've got a salt and pepper flavour.
I'll get it.
Oh wait, the battery is running out on my recorder.
I tell you, this stress, man. The zits are just breaking and entering all over. Just please tell me some advice.
This is murdering my bank account, all this therapy.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, audience, once again, it is vote. Did I actually announce the winner of the last vote, or did I screw it up again?
No.
Okay, so audience, I'm going to read out the results of the last one whilst you vote on this one. So either vote for Rob, Marty, Danny, or Katie. I just realised, Rob, your name is the name of a crime. Right, okay, so Rob, Marty, Danny, or Katie. Put your votes into the comment section and let's read the results of the last one. My bad, audience, my bad. So, let's see. We've got votes for Jennifer, Jimmy Mac, Jimmy, Jennifer, Jimmy, Jennifer, Hannah spooning her dog. What? I think that might be a suggestion for a character.
No, I'd said it in the thing.
Oh, okay, good for you then. Jennifer, Hannah, Jimmy, Hannah, Hannah all the way, Jennifer, Jimmy Mac, Hannah, Jennifer, Hannah, Jimmy Mac, Hannah, and Jennifer, Hannah, and Hannah again. So, how many do you have, Hannah? 10. Jimmy Mac, what have we got?
I think it was 7.
7. Jennifer, 7 as well. Oh, Hannah takes the point. So, with this, let's see. Let's see if actually the vote has come through for this one. But I will, if they're still coming through, I will. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're still coming through. I'll set up. So, who are our 4 remaining people who haven't played this game? So, Sinead, Dave, Sidra, and JJ. So here we see Sinead. Here we will see JJ. Here we will see. Where is Sidra? There is Sidra. And lastly, we have. Was it Dave?
Yeah.
And Dave. Here we go. Now, let's read. Just you guys know it's you. I've put you on Spotlight, but the audience can see everyone. Let's just read the results so that we don't miss doing this one now. So, here we have votes for. The Blue Bus says, lol. Blue Bus on YouTube. If you haven't done it, smash that subscribe button, please. Right, and Pablo says, Rob for the win. Rob, Danny, Katie, Danny, Rob, Katie, Rob, Danny, Marty. Danny, that was a hard round, says James. Danny, Jennifer, Danny, Hannah. What, guys, look, you can't just hear when I say vote and then just vote randomly. Right, Rob, Katie, Rob, and Danny, and let's have a look here. So, Danny, how many have you got? Is that 8?
8, yeah. 8.
Rob, how many have you got?
8 as well.
8 as well. Anyone else? What did we get? Anything of note? Okay, 3, 1. Okay, let's award some points. We will award a point each on the basics of the tie as we have all week. Now, let's see. So, we have Sinead, Dave, JJ, and Sidra. Let's put you onto the spotlight here. And let us see what your scene is going to be about. So, what we're going to do... let's find some professions in the midst of this. Where is something? Okay, you are... this one's a bit bland. Okay, you are singers in musicals. You are singers in musicals. That is your profession.
I'm here.
But every sentence must include the name of a weapon. You are singers in musicals. Every sentence must include the name of a weapon. And here you go.
Stand back, you people. I'm gunning for your roles.
Okay. 47 of us here, but only one person's going to get the role, so...
I feel like none of you are listening to a sword I say.
That last note looks like a knife through butter.
Oh, honestly, you're such a bitch sometimes, JJ. You're such a sniper.
Bo, you're always arrowing around, showing off. Not impressed at all.
Dave, is that a cannon in your trousers, or just me singing?
Look, just put my two names together. Call me Dagger.
Oh, I wish I could dance as well as singing, but I've got a wart on my foot. I better bazooka it.
Betcha. Does anyone have a hair tie? My bayonet broke, so.
I've got a problem at home. My tank's leaking.
Oh, tank's leaking.
Oh gosh, I tell you what, we didn't do very well last night. We bombed, didn't we? We have to do better tonight.
Well, you know what? That's the thing, though. These critics, they just rifle around our private lives and trying to use that against us.
I feel encouraged though because I have a new clear vision of this whole presentation.
I thought this was chewing gum, but it's a bazooka.
Wow. I'll tell you what, though. I think we need a change of costume, everybody. We need to go to the head of the wardrobe, the war head, in order to get the new costumes.
Will there be brass knuckle instruments as well for our show?
Oh yes, I think as well as instruments, we need some poi, some circus things, some poi songs, yeah.
Why don't we get Pistol Pete to bring that in?
Well, I call shotgun if we're getting in the car.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I think, quite frankly, we're just as long as we're not just being too extravagant and glamorous, we don't want to be accused of being flamethrowers, all that sort of stuff.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. So, audience.
That was a very morbid way to end the game. Okay.
Right. So, audience. Would you vote for here? Either Sinead, Dave, JJ, or Sidra. Sinead, Dave, JJ, or Sidra. Put your votes into the comment section, and then we will be going on to our finale game. So either Sidra, JJ, Sinead, or Dave for that round. Okay, let's have a quick look-see. Now, audience, you have been absolutely fantastic. I am going to take this opportunity. I've got a few things I'm going to plug throughout the rest of the night, but I'm going to take this opportunity to say one. Now, this is the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship live on the internet, but live on stage on the 20th of September in London at the Cockpit Theatre, we're going to have the Extreme Improv UK Championship, which will be like a one-night version of this. So it will just be a one-night championship. If there are any performers watching and you want to throw your hat into the ring to potentially compete for the UK Championship, then by all means get in touch. Go to extremed.tv, the website that comes up here, and there'll be details on there as well. The votes are now coming through, and let's see what we have. Okay, so let's check when these votes started. So here we have votes for Sinead, Dave, JJ. I think you've been axed, says Ashley. I like it. Right. Sinead, JJ, JJ, Dave, Sidra, Dave, Sidra, JJ, Sinead, Sidra, Dave, Sidra, Sidra, and wish I was in London in September. I wish everyone was, to be honest. Right, so let's have
Can we just give David Escobar a warning? We can't vote for Hannah on things she's not in.
Okay, hang on. Let me deal with audience, thanks. Right, so anyway, with this, because also there could be time delays. We're not going to give audience warning. We appreciate our audience. Now then, let's have a look. How many votes did we have, Dave? 6. JJ?
6.
Okay, Sidra 7, Sinead 3. So Sidra, you definitely take the points there. Now, audience, we are going to come on to what will be our finale round in terms of gameplay by the performers here. What we will do is after that we will have the big vote. Now, this is where I say, look, if you're watching this and you're seeing this, you maybe need to reload your browser just to make sure you're not suffering from like a massive time delay or anything, because there is a very specific window during which the votes can come in for the finale round. But for now, we are going to have an extreme monologue. So we're going to have an extreme monologue as we have all week. Each of our performers will be given the opportunity to perform a monologue with the goal of keeping it going for 1 minute. But they are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever, and they are not allowed to hesitate, and they are not allowed deviation. And what I mean by that is you can't just say a long list, you can't just count or do the alphabet. You have to keep the story going, so make sure the story keeps going. A little list we don't mind as long as it makes sense in context. Right, now let's have a look. Rolling a dice. Let's just reset the list here again, and let's highlight the suggestion generator, which we will now get. So we reset the dice, and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jimmy Mac, you will go first. Let's have a look for a character for you. And we have, you are going to be Clint Eastwood trying to figure out who farted on set, as suggested by Andrew Whittington. So you are Clint Eastwood trying to figure out who farted on set, as suggested by Andrew Whittington. Now, again, just because we've had a couple of issues with the on-screen timer, and this is important for stopping and starting, let's see. Oh my gosh, this has been going for several days now. We're going to reset this timer, and we're going to use this just because that way I can start it without issues. So Jimmy Mac, you are Clint Eastwood trying to figure out who farted on set. If anyone thinks that Jimmy Mac has broken one of the rules, hesitation, repetition, or deviation, then call out freeze. If you correctly identify that the rule has been broken, that will be the end of the monologue. If you incorrectly identify it, then what we'll do is we'll let them to continue, but all of the words they've said will carry over. Jimmy Mac, here you go.
I'm Clint Eastwood in Hollywood, directing movies. End of days. Arnold Schwarzenegger, did you fart on Miriam Margolyes's head? I read that in news. Look it up.
Freeze, what's the challenge?
In Hollywood, and then he just said in again.
Oh, yes. Okay, I do agree. 24.62 seconds. 24.62 seconds. So let's just put that down for Jimmy Mac. 24.62. Now, let's roll the dice again. Let's bring up the on-screen suggestion generator. And we are going to have number 14, which means that we roll through to the end of the list. Nisha, that will be you. So, Nisha, let's find a character for you. Could you please be, for us, Whoopi Goldberg is enjoying the view from The View. You are Whoopi Goldberg. You are enjoying the view from The View, which I think is a TV show in the States.
It's their version of Loose Women.
Okay. So with this, you are Whoopi Goldberg enjoying the view from The View. And Nisha, here you go.
Wow, what an amazing view. Sunset. Nothing can beat that. Glorious colors intermingling across the sky. Look, birds flying, flapping, swirling clouds.
Freeze, what's the challenge?
Sorry, I think he said the view and then the sky.
Oh, the view and the sky. I don't remember that personally. Anyone dispute that? Do we agree with that?
Carry on.
Oh, okay. We're gonna. I couldn't say it. Doesn't mean you're wrong, but we'll go on the consensus. Nisha,
she said that view.
That view. Okay. So Nisha, we're going to say that's an incorrect challenge. Everything you've said up to this point does carry over, so you can't repeat any of the words you've already said. Here you go.
Fingers crossed. Prayers said. Relief. Relaxing here. Thoughts flash through, hearts alight. Such precious moments.
And that is time! That is time! Well done, Nisha. Excellent there. going the distance for the full minute. So with this, we will see who will go next. So next up, we have number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Katie, this will be you. Let's find a character. And could you please be for this? Okay, Ripley. The only Ripley I know is from Alien, right? Anyone else know who Ripley might mean? It says, Terry Lawson on YouTube says, Ripley trying to bribe Santa Claus to take her off the naughty list. So you are Ripley trying to bribe Santa Claus to take her off the naughty list, and here you go.
Santa Claus, Father Christmas, you know you're wrong. I stand proud. Woman, fighter, warrior, death to you.
Freeze.
What's the challenge?
There were 2 U's.
2 U's. Do we agree with that? Yes. Okay. Yeah. 27.73 seconds. Well done there, Katie. Let's see what we have. 27.73. Now, let's find who will be our next victim. Let's see. We have here 16. Now, Jennifer, you're at the end of the list by my reckoning, so that means you will go next. Pablo, we can't take that suggestion, but there we go. Right, so anyway, you know what you said. Now, let's have a look. Right, could you be Owen Wilson seeing a rainbow for the first time, as suggested by Lulu Frannett on YouTube? If you haven't smashed that subscribe button, Lulu, please help us out here. So you are Owen Wilson seeing a rainbow for the first time, and here you go.
Well, hey, man. That's really cool. Full spectrum. Red, orange, yellow, blue, green, indigo, violet. Love looking there. Damn ass. Rainbow. Oh. Wanna get high. Stare 4 hours. Drink vino. Sit on beach, dig toes into sand. Lather self avec sunscreen. Hold hands with lover. Dude.
And that is a minute. That is a minute. Well done, Jennifer. Ooh, I'll be honest. If we need clarity, that was right on the threshold of like what we'd count as a pause a couple of times. Okay.
I know.
No. You got away with it, and that's all that matters. So, yeah. Look, but just for like clarity, that was absolutely on the threshold. So let's have a look who we have going next. So let's bring up the suggestion generator app. And so 17. So once again, we're going to roll through to the end of the list. Danny, you haven't had a go, have you? Okay, let's find a character for you, Danny. Oh, George, you are going to be... this is interesting. We've got like a pair of suggestions which are almost the same thing. And they came through a few seconds apart, but they're so close that it's like a coincidence if that they weren't one based on the other. But Stephen Disbro says Luke Skywalker in therapy, talking about his dad. So you are Luke Skywalker in therapy, talking about his dad, and here, whoops, you go.
Doctor, thanks for seeing me on short notice. Father hates everything not dark. Going so far as cutting hands off. Really hurt. It stings even. Leia needed rescuing, possibly. Didn't watch movies. Anyway, ow! Emotional damage. Crying now. Tissue. Ta. Oh.
And that is emotional damage, because that is time for Danny. 1 minute. 1 minute there. Excellent stuff. Now, let's see. Who have we not had? Give me a wave if you haven't had a go. Let's so still about halfway. Let's see. Everyone's doing so good. Like the level at the grand finale is so high. Next up, we will have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. JJ. Let's find a character for you. Now, we're not going to use
standard right down.
Sorry? Oh no! Look, don't jinx it. Now listen, this isn't your suggestion, but I'm going to just read this here because by my count on this, 9:48 and 48 seconds, Diz said Luke Skywalker in therapy talking about his son. At 9:49 and 8 seconds, so what's that, like less than 20 seconds later, or maybe exactly 20 seconds later, we had Darth Vader in therapy talking about his son. That is too much of a coincidence. 20 seconds apart. Maybe it was just very quick writing. I'm just, to bounce off what had already been there. But that's incredible. Now then, could you please be for us? Let's see. Let's get a different one than that. We've had that this week already. Could you be Ant and Dec arguing over which is best, as suggested by Brian Armstrong on YouTube? You are Ant and Dec arguing over which is best. And here you go.
War, I think you're brilliant. No, thy is the best. Ant. Yes, Dec? Why have our accents changed? Very versatile. Ah. Awards ceremony? Next week. Win again? Always. Feel emotional, almost. Ha ha!
Freeze.
If it's ha then he said earlier as well.
Oh, he definitely did. Okay, we definitely had an R. Okay, I'm going to allow that.
Can't do a Geordie accent.
Right, okay, so that's 49.68 seconds. Excellent time still, so no worries there. 49.68. Let's see, who have we not had? Let's rock and roll now, guys. Oh, so many. Right, let's see who we're going to have go next. And it says 13, so at the end of the list. Oh, Hannah, was that a wave? Have you had a go?
No.
No, so Hannah, you will be next. Right, let's find a character for you. And let's see who we have. Audience, we may need another character or two. It's a big show tonight. Could you be Wreck-It Ralph having a rough day at his fast food job? You are Wreck-It Ralph having a rough day at his fast food job. And here you go.
Not happy. Dishes everywhere. Plates. A gallon. Cups. Spoons. Forks. Oi! Sit down. Oh, really? Why me? All the time. Never anyone else. Can I afford?
Freeze. Repetition of I. Okay. 32.84 seconds. 32.
Was that a challenge, JJ, or are we just continuing with the Ant and Dec theme?
Why I man? Now then, let's see who has not had a go. Let's rock and roll, guys. So let's go. And next up, okay, Sinead. Let's find a character for you. Could you please be Albert Einstein trying to explain general relativity to Boris Johnson? as suggested by Stephen Disbro on YouTube. And here you go.
Please listen to me. Stop playing with hair. Too blonde.
Freeze.
Yes?
I hate to do this because I've said before it's a bullshit rule, but she said two as in T-O, and then she said two as in the other two.
Yeah, I'm sorry though. Right? I'm afraid that counts. Homophones count. If you say the same sounding word, it's always counted. Don't blame me. The rules were originally devised 60 years ago. Ian Messeter. Just a minute. Right into points of view on the BBC. I'm sorry about that. That is the rule.
It's fine.
Okay, so 14.44 seconds. 14.44 seconds. Don't worry, these things happen. Now then. Let's see who we have going next. Right. Next up, 7. Give me a wave if you haven't had to go yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that will be Dave. Right, so Dave, your character is going to be... I love this suggestion. You are Charles Darwin apologising to a dodo. You are Charles Darwin apologising to a dodo, and I'll say before we begin, dodo is a singular word, okay?
Good.
Right, so here you go.
One has many mixed feelings about my theories. Charles Darwin apologizes to dodos all across world, oceans, land, trees. Dodo, much obliged, is myself for contributions all over the world.
Freeze. What was the repetition?
All over the world.
All. Repetition of all.
As I said it, I was like,
Right, 38.48 seconds. So let's find Dave. 38.48. Who has not had a go, guys? Who has not had a go? Let's keep this going. So, next up says 19. So we're getting all the high numbers. I need to get a smaller dice for this. Right, so Marty, you will go next. And let's see. The inventor of this game explaining the rules to David Postansky. So that means, Marty, you are Ian Messeter. Although I will point out that what's the word? I bastardized the game. I made it extreme. They'll let you repeat small words, but I changed that rule. And so I didn't change the homophones rule though. So you are Ian Messeter explaining the rules of Just a Minute to me. And here you go.
David Renoir Postansky, you have ruined my original game. That finger will be bitten off if you stick it in my face.
Freeze.
What's the challenge?
You.
Okay. 23.82 seconds, Marty. Let's just make sure we record that. 23.82. I'm going to say that was actually quite triggering because delivering flyers for Extreme Improv in 2019, that finger was bitten by a dog and I have a permanent scar down the middle. Right. Yeah, true story. Now then, let's see. Who has not had a go? Rob and Sidra. It's like this dice has literally worked backwards now then.
Question.
Yes.
Can I have a question?
Yeah.
How was only that finger bitten?
I delivered a flyer through a letterbox for someone, and it's the middle finger, so that's where the dog got me. It's the one poked most forward, and boom! And I brought it out. There was blood everywhere, and I was so flummoxed. I had to drive about 8 miles round to find the hospital because I just didn't know what I was doing. Right. Anyway, so with this, Rob, I believe you will go next. Oops, let's put that back down. Get off the screen. Right, so Rob, let's find a character for you. You are going to be... There's some very strange suggestions, but I love them. Right. Oh no, I like this one even more. Could you be Lego Batman falling apart both physically and emotionally. You are Lego Batman. You are falling apart both physically and emotionally. And Rob, here you go.
So much pain. Too many criminals. Fuck.
Oh,
I said two
no.
twice.
Oh,
it's all right,
on yourself.
Rob, it's okay.
Okay, that's
Right.
at 12.02.
Blame Ian Messiter.
I do blame Ian Messiter. Right.
It's Ian Messiter, man. You should bite his finger off.
Right, okay, so Sidra, it is down to you now. Now, let's have a look here. Could you please be for us? Don't do dark jokes, audience. We don't want them. Right. Now then, let's find a character for you. Let's scroll down to the bottom. Got to go back. Love it. Okay, Carl on Twitch suggests Jack Black preparing to host the Window Cleaners Awards. You are Jack Black. You are preparing to host the Window Cleaners Awards. Sidra, here you go.
5 hours until Window Cleaners Awards. Excitement building in my belly. Up. Out. These ceremonies shall explode everywhere. Audience clapping. Shiny glass panes. Freshly scrubbed, soaped, wiped. Glistening. Stand. Cheer. Cleanse. Fear not.
And that is time. 1 minute. Perfect end for the last round of open play. Well done there. Now then, our audience. Don't vote yet. Do not vote yet, audience. Let me just say a couple of things. So, well done, everyone, first of all. We have gone through a week to get to this point. Everyone has been incredible. Like that last round, we've had so many people going the distance or close to the distance. It just shows the standard and like what we are now reaching. I thank you, everyone in the audience who has watched up to this point. But now we're going to come on to the final vote. Don't vote yet. Let me explain it. So, we have earned bonus points for the performers along the way with votes. And now we're going to come to the big vote. The thing I always liken it to is a game of Quidditch. You can earn points along the way, but truly it is the golden snitch, the big vote at the end, where the most points can be gained. Everything along the way, and the bonus points can make a difference, they truly can. But the big vote is what it's all about. Audience, I'm going to tell you this, do not double vote. If I find any audience member double voting, I will discount that audience member's vote. So don't try to help someone you're supporting and then not help them by having your votes discounted. With this, on the show tonight, we have seen Sidra, Rob, JJ, Dave, Sinead, Katie, Jennifer, Danny, Jimmy Mack, Hannah, Marty, and Nisha. They've come a long way, and one of them will be able to become the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion of 2022. For that, they will receive a gold medal, or at least something that's gold coloured. Don't get your hopes up too high, good please. Everyone else, you'll be able to get a silver medal because you are, you're in the final. So, with this, audience, you can only vote for the one person that you want to be the world champion. There will be 2 minutes of voting period on the clock. Any votes that come through before the voting period has begun will not be counted. Any votes that come after the voting period has ended will not be counted. You'll actually get ever so slightly longer than 2 minutes just because of the time delay, and I've checked, and we've got maybe a 10-second time delay going by Facebook when I've checked it. Other people may have more. If you feel that you need to quickly refresh your browser, then do so as I'm speaking right now, and it will catch things up in real time. But that's why I give 2 minutes, get your votes in early, and with this, performers, feel free to chat, talk, tell jokes, anecdotes, plug things, whatever, just because I'm going to really be concentrating to make sure I'm 100% certain who our world champion is after this vote. Voting is now open.
Oh, wow.
Great show, everybody.
Well, who do we think? Who's going to get it, guys?
That's not the line of conversation. Let's just find out.
Exactly.
I'm
making it to the finals is just
going between Jimmy and Rob. That's where I'm. I would have those as favourites.
We'll see. So, who do you guys hate worse? Do you guys hate Ian Masseter or David Renoir Postanski worse?
Well,
I think it's Renoir for me.
Sorry, what's that?
David Renoir.
Renoir have suddenly disappeared from the Matrix there.
Did his parents think, "Oh, we need an arty middle name"?
No, it was a nick. I've said this story so many times this last couple of weeks, but it was a nickname I got at drama school because I was arty, you know. And then I had a professional Facebook once upon a time, and I've still got two, but they're just kind of clones of each other. But there you go. That's the story behind it. Okay.
I got a nickname at drama school as well, but I don't talk about it.
1 minute of voting has now gone, guys. 1 minute of voting has now gone.
God. I got a nickname at drama school. I still go by it. It's Jimmy Mack.
Oh, nice. Is Mac not your surname?
Yeah.
No. Everybody who knew me prior to 2004 calls me James McGregor. That's my
what?
name.
I never knew that. Right.
I've said it before.
Okay.
Jimmy,
no, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Where did the commander come from, Jimmy?
Oh, because that's my Xbox gamer tag. Because it's a Star Trek thing, but yeah.
I think stage names are really weird because there's quite a few McGowans in the industry. So when I was I could say it's Hannah McGowan, and then I suddenly realised no, because there's Jimmy McGowan, there's Stephen McGowan, there's Rosie McGowan. So weirdly, I never use it, but in the future if I have to, it'll be Vogel, Hannah Vogel.
It could be Hannah.
That's my nana's surname. Well, it was before she married my granddad, but I think it sounds quite nice.
Okay, 2 minutes has gone, guys. 2 minutes has gone. Keep talking. I'm going to take another minute or two to tally these and then make sure we don't have double votes. Keep going, guys. But audience voting is now over. I've recorded the time. Anything that comes after this will not be counted, just so you know.
The worst thing is, because I'm from Liverpool, depending on where you are in Liverpool, if you're a girl, you're called a bird. So if I'm Hannah Vogel, I'm known as a water bird, which basically makes myself sound like I've got incontinence. So
I think you should go.
That'll be fun. What's your name? Miss Incontinence.
And do you?
I wouldn't say.
That's giving me Monty Python vibes. Incontinentia buttocks.
So are all the women called birds? Everyone's called a bird.
Yeah,
all the women.
But it's just someone might say like babe or something like that. It's like, oh, that's my bird sort of thing. That's my girlfriend.
It's like an affection.
The thing is, David Postanski is actually secretly from Liverpool, but he'll just never give it up because of the accent.
Yeah, exactly. Right. No, we say that. That isn't just a Liverpool thing. It might be prominently there.
London thing as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a Liverpool. See, I don't get out much.
London, you say, I'm going out with the birds.
This, I'm going to go and flood my garden again, so I don't know what,
Don't worry.
So just going back to that, Hannah. So am I right in saying that you in Liverpool made a liver puddle, Liam, in your garden?
Aha.
Very nice.
Okay.
Bonus points.
Is there another term for
points now?
Is there another term for men equivalent to bird, like pigeon or something?
Bloke.
A bloke. Yeah, bloke is a good one.
Bloke.
Right. Okay.
Lad.
No, not lad.
Mosquito.
My old man. Oh no, that's more like that.
My old man.
Oh dear. Right, almost there, guys. Almost there. It's insane.
And don't dilly-dally on the way.
Oh wow.
That's saying more London than anybody.
Yeah, yeah. You sound like you've lived there your whole life.
Where are you, Sinead? Where are you in London?
I'm North London. I'm Finsbury Park area.
Okay, cool.
Pretty cool. North London over South London. Yeah.
No,
Isn't it?
I'm in South now.
I also love South London.
South East.
I need somewhere to stay in North London in like all of September. Does anyone?
Oh my God, yes.
Has said, blokes, please explain what a grass is. So a grass.
A grass.
A grass is someone who tells on people.
In a snitch. Snitch. If you're in London, it's a grass because there's an invisible R, but if you're anywhere other than that, it's grass because...
grass.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
Grass in Wales.
Grass, it's a grass.
Yeah. Katie, I'll message you about housing because I live in the warehouses and we've got a lot of sublet going on.
Audience, 1 second. Right.
Anyone live near Hoopla?
Okay, so I just need to double check. I think I've got 1 or 2 suspect double votes, but other than that, give me a moment just to confirm this.
No problem.
JJ, I will message you.
When you come, message me, because there might be a room here because we're all going away at different times. So.
I only need it for the night in October.
October?
In October.
Knocktober?
Knocktober. It's next to Knock November.
Okay, right.
Oh, that's clear.
So, what have you knocked over?
My life, my career.
There's no bonus points now, Daddy.
I know.
Yeah.
You don't have to be funny anymore.
No, he gets funny.
I really love playing with everyone tonight. It's lovely to see everyone again.
Oh, it's fun.
Nice to see you. Nice to
And
meet
people
you.
I've not worked with before, it's lovely working with you.
Okay, guys.
Nice to be generous.
So, audience, everyone, if I can have your attention. We are on the final stretch now. We're on the end game, as Dr. Strange once said. Now, okay, so first of all, audience, whilst I have you captive, I'm going to say a couple of things. If you would be so kind, as you're waiting for this result, to please hit the subscribe button on youtube.com/extremeimprov. I'm trying to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark because that is like the next goal and a little way away, and that's fine. We've got a few that we've had over the week and that's been brilliant, and I thank you all for it. But after tonight, don't forget us. Come and watch the shows anytime and tell people about them. You can tell them where they can watch this show if you want people to see this show that you've enjoyed. But just spread the word about Extreme Improv and all of the shows we do every single week. I think we're genuinely almost, but if not the most prolific online improv producer out there of shows. So, you know, keep getting people involved, get more people to watch. We have so many shows, it's like literally about over 900 now. And we're going to keep doing more. And when I say we're going to do more, it will be a few months before we have the next Extreme Improv XStreamed Team Championship, but in a couple of months' time, and the details of this will be available soon, we're going to do the Virtually Unstoppable Online Festival, which will be a celebration of all kinds of virtual theatre, improv, plays, musicals, puppets, stand-up, all kinds of stuff. If you want to get involved, the details will be on extremed.tv. So it's going to be another virtual festival, and it's going to have all kinds of theatre and fun stuff going on in it. So look out for that. But with this, I will now read out the results.
Oh.
The winner and this year's Extreme Improv XStreamed World Champion is Hannah McGowan. Yay! Well done, Hannah. Congratulations. Let's put you onto the spotlight there. Let's bring up the customary championship belt. There you go, world champion Hannah McGowan. Speech indeed. Hannah, give us some thoughts. Congratulations, Hannah. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, well done, Hannah.
Wow, I knew it.
So, Hannah, take a moment. If you want to say some words, like, obviously we're going to go around everyone and give thoughts and where we can find everyone on social media. So, collect yourself a moment, and we would love to hear your thoughts in this moment. Now, audience, you have been brilliant. All of the performers that we've had tonight have been fantastic. All of the performers, all of the guest shows that we've had throughout the last week, and we've even got a couple that will be spilling over into the next week and stuff like this. They are all fantastic. Support them if they come from different improv groups, if they perform in different countries, just support them. Follow them on YouTube, find their Facebook page, give them a like. Improv, is something where we're trying to get everything we can do to get people to know more about it, and something like this is a great way to do it. But find all of these performers. They perform in a lot of different places. We're now going to find out where we can find everyone, starting with Sidra. Where can the people find you?
You can find me in in-person shows in Second City's Toronto Conservatory and online on Wednesdays at the Wham Bam Improv Jam.
Okay, fantastic. Where can we find you, Danny O'George?
So you can find me as part of the Portsmouth Improv Experience. We're on Facebook at Portsmouth Improv. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Danny Unplanned, and on Twitch at Downbeat Danny. You can also find me if you're in Portsmouth. Next weekend we're doing a live show in collaboration with Extreme Improv at an anime convention. So if you're in the area, come say hello and check us out.
Awesome. I'll give the details of that in a minute, Danny, but thanks for that. Okay, JJ, where can the people find you?
Normally at this time of night in a drunken stupor, but I'm on Facebook. Oh yeah, JJ Hazan. 18 years now on Facebook. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Yeah, literally from the beginning. I've been on the internet since 1994, which is before the web. Which is, there you go, there's something for you. And I perform with Extreme, both live and online, which is wonderful. Some lovely people here. And like others have said already, I feel very humbled to be among such fine acting abilities. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, JJ. Also, kudos to JJ pulling double duty today, live show this afternoon and then online tonight. Well done, JJ. Dave Green, where can the people find you?
I completely startled myself. My face suddenly appears. So Twitter at DeGreeno, David Anthony Green everywhere else, and part of the Laughter Academy in Southend. I went on about it on last night's show, so watch that one back to just get the details for that. And I think on Wednesday on this channel at 7 p.m, I'll be doing something with some other people. Don't know what we're going to do yet, but it'll be something.
Okay, fantastic. Commander Jimmy Mack, where can the people find you?
Well, David, I have nothing to promote, so I'll leave you with this. If you're in West Hollywood before 8 p.m, you can find me fighting crime. Come at me, you spoony bards.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Jimmy Mack. Where can we find you, Jennifer?
Oh, the usual places on the interwebs, and I'm just going to promo one of my favorite teams again, live from the Asylum. We're performing online Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, live from the Asylum. It's an improvised sitcom.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Marty, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at What Would Jesus Glue. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me here on Extreme Improv every chance I get. And coming soon, you'll find me on the corner of I-285 and Cobb Parkway singing opera for spare change.
Fabulous. I look forward to it. Okay, Nisha, where can the people find you?
Hey guys, you can find me on Facebook under the Monday Night Improv, which is a group that we run 8:30 p.m. Malaysia time, Philippines time, China time. So yeah.
Awesome.
That's where you can find me.
Thank you very much. Katie, where can the people find you?
Firstly, well done, Hannah. It was great to see you win. And lovely to compete with all of you. You can find me at Katie Tranter Actor on Instagram or Tranter Banter on Twitter. I also wanted to just give a little shout out to the groups that I started with up in Newcastle, the Hang Improv and Let Us Make It Out to You, and the Nursery as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much there, Katie. Where can we find you, Sinead?
Oh, hello. So you can find me on Twitter at SineadHeggs173 or Sinead Hegarty, whichever. You can also give Candor the Musical a little look up on the internet. That's my show. I'm going to be, hopefully, every week doing improv at the Bill Murray with Angel Comedy on every Sunday afternoon.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Sinead. Sinead, I will just ask you, your musical, how is it spelled?
Oh, Candor, Candor, like the other word for truth.
Ah, okay, good.
Rather than candle.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's got a U in.
Right. Okay, Rob, where can the people find you?
On the online variety show, The Audacity Network on YouTube. It's a variety show. We have amazing singers. I'm not one of them. I do improv. Facebook Improv Nights. Every Wednesday I co-host the Second City Wham Band Improv Jam with Tim, David, DB Frick, and a couple of people on here are going to be guest hosts. If you pay attention to their faces when you log on. Anybody can join that. It's a lot of fun. Even if you've never taken an improv class, join in and it's fun. Thank you, David, so much for hooking these tournaments up and Extreme in general, bringing us all together. I love everybody here. Everybody's so good. I'm such a fan of everybody. Congratulations, Hannah. You make me laugh every time you open your mouth.
Okay, fantastic. Now, very quickly before we come to our new world champion, my name is David Pstansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, spelt David Pstansky, which is spelt Pustansky. As I've mentioned all week, you can get copies of the books I've written, the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, and the Extreme Improv Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre. Check them out on Amazon. They're available worldwide, either as paperback or Kindle editions. They tell you either how to play the games like we've done on tonight's show, or to create a show virtually, which would be super handy for the Virtually Unstoppable Theatre Festival. So make sure you check that out. Check out all of my YouTube channels, and I'm going to have loads of other cool stuff going on. So check out the Extreme Improv Facebook page. Click the like, click the follow. I'm on all of the platforms. And with this, let us come to our new 2022 Extreme Improv Extremed World Champion, Hannah McGowan.
Yay! Okay, we're going to try and not cry now. That's good. Thank you so much to everyone who voted. I love improv. I just do, and I love doing improv like everybody here. So it's an amazing feeling. So thank you for all the support. It's a real confidence boost in the right direction. You can follow me or find me or poke me or do whatever you want to me within reason on Instagram and Twitter at Hannah_McGowan X for Extreme. You can also find me on Extreme from time to time. Hopefully I'll be back a bit more often now. I will be working with Imaginarium Theatre as well in a week's time, back doing a festival, Jubilee Gardens, this time in Hayton. You can also find me with Chester Improv Gang with David, the amazing David Escobardo and co, as well as Boss Birds. And you will also find me being a Shakespearean geek at Shakespeare North Playhouse.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hannah, and well done again. So very quickly, just before we wrap things up entirely, the audience have given a few comments which we should check in on. First of all, Carl says, to the competitors, who or what got you into improv? We're not going to answer it now because everyone's been here, I appreciate, for quite some time. But that's an excellent question, and I've often thought about doing like a mailbag show, so perhaps we can do it, or I can put something on the website if I ask people, like an interview with people. I am going to bring back the chat show podcast as well. You guys are awesome, says Susan. Smashed it, also says Susan. The Blue Bus says, you are hilarious, by the way. Carl says, congratulations for Hannah. Jacqueline says, Hannah. Then we've got, well done, Hannah McGowan says Helen Jones. Congratulations, says Leonard. Yay, Hannah, says Stephen Disbro. Check out Improv Chattanooga as well, guys. Check out Improv Chattanooga. Let's have a look. Elaine says, congratulations, Hannah. Well done, says Julie. Congrats to all. Fabulous, absolutely, says Susan again. Then we've got well done, Hannah. Well deserved. Who came in second? I'm not going to reveal, guys. I'm not going to reveal because everyone here will receive a runners-up medal and they are all winners to me. Well deserved. Congrats, Hannah, says Pablo. Well done. Great job, everyone, says Roseanne. Gallant Hero says, congratulations to all of you. David, thanks so much for bringing us all the fun and laughter to us all. Lots of thumbs up there. Laura Hughes, last year's world champion, gives us what is currently our final thought, saying, amazing job, Hannah McGowan. So, with that, and then Lynn McGowan says, well done. Right, so with that...
Thanks, Mum. Cheers, love.
With that, from
Get
me.
the wine ready, I'm getting in the pool! Anyway.
With that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom. And we're off the air.
Woo. Well done, everyone.
Yay!
Sorry, Birch just
Congratulations,
appeared
Hannah.
behind Danny's head.